I'll do my part to turn the lights on and find the keys that we can use to help us be the ones we've been waiting for. It is true, yes, we are. We forgot how significant we are, but it doesn't mean anything less. I'm gonna make a video. Well, I'm already making a video, in fact. A single rose. How beautiful and precious is that? Huh. In fact, it's perfect. I love it. Okay. Well, I should have maybe got two. It's nice to be in good company. So, okay. My status may not support my claim, but that is because I am not my name. I am a woman with a name. And I also have God-given rights that are unlimited, except to not cause harm, loss, or fraud, and to keep the peace with my brethren as the tenets of what it means to live on common ground, in common law. Keep the peace, don't cause any harm, loss, or fraud, don't steal, don't covet your neighbor's wife or husband or any of that. Just be and allow others to be too. What a gift that is in its simplicity, in its simplest form. But here's the thing, and I go on about this a lot, and yet I don't know how long it takes until it takes. And then you know what it took. So I will simply say that my status in life is evidently low because I haven't finished the book and I don't have a union or a pension or all of the trappings of success that we have been taught to think keep us secure and safe. But the reality is that this whole world is based on fiat currency, which is backed by nothing except for our trust. Literally, to have a tangible good, not just paper or plastic monies that have been added to the collection of what is in circulation in order to create inflation. And that is the reason the housing market is so high. It's not because of anything other than our money is worth less, therefore the things are worth more. Life is going to get more expensive if we sacrifice more of our free will for the sake of the tribe that we are said to belong to and are chattel to, until we take back our capacity to be creators, to make claims that we know how to stand on common ground in order to reinforce, because that is what it means to actually stand in the supreme law of Canada and the world. Canada is just a corporation. Ontario is just a corporation. Norfolk County is just a corporation, all under the guise of a government, which govern means to control, and ment is of the mind, mental body. It is all divinely guided. No, it is not. In fact, it is man. It is man-made, which means then man who created it has rights to the creation. So that is why human rights are not necessarily the highest standing at all, because a human is only a status that we accept, and it's like a layer or a suit that we put on and then think that it is part of us. It's one of our garbs, it's one of our habits, as the nurses, as the nuns wear. Wow. I am holding myself in the position of a mummy. Egyptian culture coming back into the now. And over on that table behind me, there is a book called Initiation, which is actually, I believe it's got Egyptian images on the front because that's what's calling to mind in this moment. And so it is to say that we must remember that I may come before you as one, and I am a reflection of you. So as I say about me, I say of you too. I may stand before you as one, but I actually bring with me everyone who came before me, who laid seeds in my life based on the influence and impact they each made on the ones that came from and were around them, who then were around me and influenced and impacted me to make me who I am. So they are also responsible for who I became, and yet not able to respond at all because they are in not now moments. For now is the only moment any of us have a chance to create something new. Everything else is just a reaction, doing the same thing over again, expecting different results in future patterns, creating them again, the neural networks that just keep looping, loop, 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 loop. Well, let's actually create a new loop. At noon today, which is the 22nd day of this month, as we do now every month, we are gathering for Album 22.2's monthly meeting. I am so excited to be connecting with artists around the world who are willing to grow themselves and also contribute to those who would like to also be creators and artists in this world. And there is a book called The Fourth Turning that is very profound because it breaks down 80-year blocks into 4 sections, each 20-year block of which is called a sequium, that actually addresses each of those born under the reign of that influence, for there is a lot to be said of that. So we will talk about it at noon, and I hope that you can be with us soon. I wish you a fantastic day. If you cannot, and encourage you, if you are musically inclined or artistically inclined and would like to get involved with the project, to check out my website, ljeh.ca, and click on the album 22.2 page, and you'll be able to see the requirements, which include actually submitting a workshop or a 5-10 minute video sharing the trade secret that costs you the most to learn, that is free to now share with those who would otherwise potentially dare to venture where you went and said, it's quicksand there, my friend, but around there to the edge, you can get around just fine. Just mind. That's how we warn one another. But seriously, we must come together now. We must stop trying to hold back those secrets so that we get the upper hand, because the true upper hand is the one that gained that secret standing there, offering their hand down to you, who can then offer your hand to the next. And that's how we pull the whole crew out. So we'll see you at noon, hopefully. Lori J. Namaste. Namago.